Drag Race All-Stars Season 6 just ended, and there's so much gossip around it for us to cover, like the Drag Race All-Stars crushing on the likes of Zac Efron, Prince Harry, and more. Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end to get the complete exclusive scoop on all the Gras gossip and drama. The 6th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars was officially announced on August 20, 2020 via social media. It was also announced that Untucked for All-Stars would return. In February 2021, it was announced that All-Stars 6 would be available on the newly rebranded Paramount+, making it the first season of a United States Drag Race competition to premiere on a streaming platform. The season will be available to stream on WOW Presents, plus outside of the US, excluding Canada and Down Under. The season will be available to stream on Netflix in the UK. The cast of All-Stars 6 was officially announced on May 26, 2021, along with the workroom entrances and Meet the Queens videos. The promo theme was Sunrise, with the queens wearing orange, yellow, and purple looks. On September 2, 2021, Kylie Sonique Love was crowned the winner of All-Stars 6 and was inducted into the Drag Race Hall of Fame, making history as the first trans winner of the US series. Eureka, Ginger Minj, and Raja O'Hara placed as runners-up. While RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 6 started streaming on June 24, 2021, it was filmed in the spring. If you're looking for Season 6 spoilers on the elimination order of the 13 queens in contention, you've come to the right place. Watch our complete video to see if your favorite is still in contention to join the Drag Hall of Fame. The winner of Drag Race All-Stars 6 will get $100,000, a one-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics. The format of the show is the same for this 6th All-Star edition as it was for Season 5. Rather than have two of the queens do lip syncs for their legacies, each episode will conclude with one of the girls going up against an assassin from seasons past. If the Season 6 All-Star wins, she gets a $10,000 tip and gets to decide who to boot. If she loses, the tip gets added to the jar for the following week, and the rest of the queens will rule on the elimination. In Episode 1, 13 formerly eliminated queens from past seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race enter the workroom to win a spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame and a cash prize of $100,000. Upon entering the room, RuPaul announces the rules, explaining that the queen will democratically decide the contestant to be eliminated by voting. Later, RuPaul opens the library for the Reading Mini Challenge, with this week's surprise guest, Miss Piggy. Ginger Minj wins the Mini Challenge. For the Maxi Challenge, the queens participate in an All-Stars variety extravaganza. Raja O'Hara does a speed sewing challenge. Scarlet Envy does a soap bubbles performance mixed with burlesque. Trinity Kate Bonnet performs a stand-up comedy routine. Whilst Akira C. Davenport, Eureka, Ginger Minj, Jan, Jiggly Caliente, Kylie Sonique Love, Pandora Box, Serena Cha Cha, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, and Yura Sophia do a mixture of lip sync, singing, and dancing performances. On the main stage, Eureka, Akira, Jiggly, Jan, Kylie, Scarlet, and Ginger are declared safe. Pandora, Raja, and Yara receive positive critiques from the judges, and Yura Sophia is announced as the winner of the challenge. Serena, Silky, and Trinity are criticized for their performances, with Serena and Trinity being in the bottom two. After the vote, the lip sync assassin is revealed to be Coco Montrese, a contestant from the 5th season of RuPaul's Drag Race, as well as the 2nd season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. Coco and Yara lip sync against each other to Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk. Coco wins the lip sync and reveals that the queens voted to eliminate Serena Cha Cha from the competition. The 2nd episode shows the queens preparing 3 runway looks for the Blue Ball, one to represent a blue-collar worker, a second entirely in denim, and a third to be assembled by hand using blue materials, fabrics, and wigs. On the main stage, Jan, Silky, Scarlet, Pandora, Ginger, and Trinity are declared safe. Eureka, Kylie, and Raja receive positive critiques from the judges, and Raja O'Hara is announced as the winner of the challenge. Akira, Jiggly, and Yara are criticized for their runway looks, with Jiggly and Yara being in the bottom two. After the vote, the lip sync assassin is revealed to be Brooke Lynn Heights, a contestant from the 11th season of RuPaul's Drag Race and co-judge on Canada's Drag Race. Brooke Lynn and Raja lip sync against each other to Janet Jackson's Miss You Much. Brooke Lynn and Raja both win the lip sync in a tie, with Raja earning a cash tip of $20,000. Both Raja and Brooke Lynn reveal the lipstick to eliminate Jiggly Caliente from the competition. In the next episode, the queens are tasked with creating commercials to promote a side hustle. After lining up the queens by height, RuPaul divides them into teams. Ginger, Akira, Silky, and Jan are assigned to rent a queen service. Yara, Trinity, Pandora, and Raja are drag fixers, while Kylie, Scarlett, and Eureka promote a drag exorcist service. On the main stage, RuPaul declares her favorite commercial to be the drag fixers, and Trinity K. Bonnet is announced as the winner of the challenge. After the judges' critiques, the drag exorcists are deemed safe, while the Rent a Queen commercial is deemed the weakest, with Ginger, Akira, Silky, and Jan being in the bottom four. After the vote, the lip sync assassin is revealed to be Laganya Estrella, a contestant from the 6th season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Laganya and Trinity lip sync against each other to Dua Lipa's Physical. Laganya wins the lip sync and reveals that the queens voted to eliminate Silky Nutmeg Ganache from the competition. While in episode 4, the queens are assigned musicians to embody in the All-Stars 6 Hall of Fame halftime show, a tribute act in the form of a live medley of RuPaul songs inspired by Super Bowl's halftime shows. Akira C. Davenport performs as Prince, Eureka as Madonna, Ginger Minj as Fergie, Jan as Lady Gaga, Kylie Sonique Love as Steven Tyler, Pandora Box as Carol Channing, Raja O'Hara as Diana Ross, Scarlet Envy as Katy Perry, Trinity K. Bonnet as Beyoncé, and Yara Sofia as Shakira. On the main stage, Raja, Scarlett, Kylie, and Pandora are declared safe. Eureka! Jan and Trinity receive positive critiques from the judges, and Jan is announced as the winner of the challenge. Akira, Ginger, and Yara are criticized for their performances, with Akira and Yara being the bottom two. After the vote, the lip sync assassin is revealed to be Jessica Wilde, a contestant from the 2nd season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Jan and Jessica lip sync against each other to Britney Spears' Womanizer. Jessica wins the lip sync and reveals that the queens voted to eliminate Yara Sofia from the competition. In episode 5, the queens are tasked with hosting a panel talk show called Pink Table Talk, inspired by the talk show Red Table Talk, where they will share insight on their assigned topic. Akira C. Davenport, Eureka, and Trinity K. Bonnet choose the topic of sex. Kylie Sonique Love, Raja O'Hara, and Scarlet Envy choose the topic of motherhood. Ginger Minj, Jan, and Pandora Box are left with the topic of body. On the main stage, RuPaul announces that Akira, Eureka, and Trinity are the best team of the week, but Ginger Minj is announced the winner of the challenge. After the judges' critiques, Pandora Box and Raja O'Hara are declared safe, with Jan, Kylie Sonique Love, and Scarlet Envy left as the bottom three. After the vote, the lip sync assassin is revealed to be Mayhem Miller, a contestant from the 10th season of RuPaul's Drag Race, as well as the 5th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. Ginger and Mayhem lip sync against each other to Lizzo's song Phone. Ginger wins the lip sync and the $30,000 tip, and reveals she chose to eliminate Scarlet Envy from the competition. Then in episode 6, the queens are tasked to act in a parody of American Horror Story called Rumerican Horror Story, Coven Girls. On the main stage, Pandora and Trinity are declared safe. Ginger, Jan, and Kylie receive positive critiques from the judges, and Kylie Sonique Love is announced as the winner of the challenge. Akira, Eureka, and Raja are criticized for their performances, with Akira and Raja being in the bottom two. After the vote, the lip sync assassin is revealed to be Manila Luzon, a contestant from the 3rd season of RuPaul's Drag Race, as well as the 1st and 4th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. Kylie and Manila lip sync against each other to Christina Aguilera and Redmond's Dirty. Kylie wins the lip sync and the $10,000 tip, and reveals she chose to eliminate Akira C. Davenport from the competition. In this way, even the rest of the episodes to continue to entertain fans and critics alike. No wonder fans are already waiting for Season 7 to hit their screen. With that, we end today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join in next time for more of such interesting content. Goodbye.